What is going on, you guys? What is going on, you guys? Thank you guys for tapping in. In this video, man, I'm going to be talking about the 3 tools that I use to be able to make 5 figures a month. That's 10K or more a month, and essentially be able to walk away from my 9 to 5. Okay. So real quick, man, before I dive into that, man, just to tell you a little bit about my story, man. Prior to this, I was doing IT. I worked for the federal government. Essentially started to work in a association, and in that association, I won't say that I didn't like working for an association. It allowed me to have freedom to be able to control my schedule, control my work. But more importantly, man, I would just say that I lost the passion of, helping people when it came to IT. I wanted to be able to help you guys when it came to, working on your business, or more importantly, just building generational wealth. Now, first things first, man, I want to tell you guys that I have nothing against working a 9 to 5. All right. I have nothing against working a 9 to 5. And if anything, I would tell a person to work your 9 to 5 until you put yourself in a position to where you're making consistent income. All right. And that's the important aspect to it. Making consistent income that can replace your 9 to 5. And don't just quit your job just because like you have a passion in something else. Ride it out until like you literally can't no more. And using these 3 tools, I was able to put myself in a position where I was able to almost triple my income, to the point where it was just like it made no sense for me to continue working a job, spending more hours working there than actually spending more hours working with myself and working with my clients and finding new ways to be able to elevate my business and elevate my content. All right. So I said 3 tools, but I may talk about, one honorable mention. And honorable mention, one that I'll just say right now off the bat, is CapCut. Okay. CapCut is essentially a platform where you can pretty much like create and edit content. I'm probably going to use CapCut to edit this video. So, X out all this stuff. Well, I show you guys CapCut, and you already see in the back. But, CapCut, I pretty much edit all my content in CapCut. Literally can create a project. You can create a project and essentially like import it. And they have many things like, take this video. I'll go ahead and drop this video in there. But you can put it in there, and, they'll have things where you can pretty much like, let me move this over to the side. You can go and you can literally like, it would analyze your video, pretty much cut your video up. And, some of you guys may see how my video is cut up and y'all be like, damn, bro, like it cuts you off mid-word. But it's all good, man. So one honorable mention that I'll talk about is CapCut. It'll do this analyzation and pretty much cut out all the pauses and things in that nature. So that's just a quick gem that I'll give to you guys. All right. So while that's kind of doing this thing, we'll get back to just talking about, the importance of using AI tools, especially for entrepreneur. You know what I mean? If you're an entrepreneur, you're a solo entrepreneur, using AI tools or using these tools that I'm about to discuss right now is going to be super essential, because a lot of times we think we got to have employees. We think we got to have, all the wherewithal when it comes to business, know how to edit, know graphic design, and I'm jumping the gun here, but know how to do all of this stuff to grow and market our business. But the beauty about technology today is you can use AI to pretty much like do all of that. All right. So we'll just X out of CapCut for right now. That's just more of an honorable mention. You guys tap into CapCut, and I may do a full video on how to edit videos. Drop down in the comments if you guys want me to talk a little bit more about that. All right. But I would just say that's super essential when it just comes to the marketability of your business. Creating content is pretty much going to drive awareness to your business and pretty much put these platforms that I'm about to talk about to its full totality. Create content. All right. And we'll talk a little bit more about that at the end. Now, here are the tools that I specifically wanted to point and highlight when it comes to building a business, or essentially in the way that I build a business, is I use these 3 tools. All right. And you can probably see it up there in the tab, but we'll just start here. All right. Getting straight into it. I don't want to waste anybody's time, man. The first thing I'll talk about is Canva. Okay. And as you can see, I create thumbnails in Canva. I create different, digital graphic design. And essentially, man, the beauty about Canva is the fact that, you know, a lot of times what we do is, you know, we create ebooks, we create digital products, things in that nature, and we just need to find a way to be able to add that graphic design element. And the beauty about CapCut is they already have like pre-made things, especially if you get CapCut Pro. You can type in the type of, you know, I want to, no, you don't even got to put all that. You just do Facebook ad. It'll bring up many different designs of Facebook ads. You can also go to ebook covers. So I don't know why my freaking keyboard is not connecting, but we're just gonna go ahead and just connect it organically, so we don't got no problems. Okay, ebook covers, you know what I mean? And essentially, let's just say you click this right here, choose customize template, you know what I mean? And essentially you can edit it, you know? They even have different types of ways that you can add different media to it. I may not have like a full breakdown of how to use Canva, but if you dive into Canva, essentially you just play around with it. When we talk about ebook covers, we could talk about brochures, we could talk about menus, we could talk about, it will actually design your ebook for you. Obviously it takes a little bit of skill and stuff, and if you guys want me to do a full video on Canva, I can do that. All right. But really just talk about the tool. Canva is an excellent tool because, you know, it's really on the graphic design and the marketing perspective. Okay. Let's just say if you're creating content, you know what I mean? And you want to, you know, create thumbnails. You know, I create most of my thumbnails on Canva. You know, instead of you paying for Photoshop, this, that, and the third, use Canva. All right. Next thing I want to talk about, just moving straight on, Canva's on the graphic design front page type of thing. As you can see, some of my thumbnails are in here. But the next thing I want to talk about is ManyChat. Okay, ManyChat is excellent because essentially what it allows you to do is automate your DMs. It also connects with email marketing. And so when you think about it, man, when you're growing a business, okay, one of the biggest things that we struggle with as a solo business owner or solo entrepreneur is, you know, the aspect of getting our products out to people, all right? Getting our links out to people. Instead of somebody having to go to the link in bio, instead of somebody having to do this, that, and the third to be able to get in contact with you, you can set up an automation feature through ManyChat, create a whole flow, and in that flow, you can have people, you know, interact with you. And you can create a flow to the point where they'll do a whole setting script and book a call for you. You know what I mean? It's even connected with AI where it can be able to understand someone's intention and essentially be able to, you know, set it up, you know, be able to directly help them whatever it is that they're interested in. And obviously it's going to want to know more about your business, know more about how your business is operating. And this is a monthly cost to ManyChat, but obviously you can get started for free, play around with it. You can connect this directly to your Instagram, Telegram, Facebook Messenger. And essentially how I personally use ManyChat is what I'll have ManyChat do. I'll have people comment a specific word. It could be YouTube. It could be discharge. It could be, you know, credit, whatever the case may be. And I have them directly slide into that person's DMs and send them the link to whatever I'm offering them, whether it's credit, whether it's debt discharge, whether it's, you know, one of my courses, whether it's one-on-one mentorship, whether it's just to see a YouTube video, whether it's just to connect and, you know, get a specific lead magnet, right? And for those of you guys that are tapped into digital marketing, you should understand what a lead magnet is. But all a lead magnet is a free product or some sort, and this free product essentially could lead a person to, you know, purchase, you know, a even higher or paid product. Okay, and then the next thing I'll talk about after ChatGPT, of course, this is for chat marketing. You guys can go ahead and take a look at that. Learn about it, grab the free trial, play around with it, use a dummy account. this, that, and the third. And I may do a separate video on this if you guys are interested in it. But just to push everything on further, the last thing that I want to talk about is essentially Stand Store. Okay. Now, or as a matter of fact, we won't do Stand Store right now. Let's just go straight and talk a little bit about OpenAI. Okay. Because a lot of people sleep on OpenAI. You know, ChatGPT. I don't know why, but you can literally come in here and ask it to do anything. Okay. I have add-ons that I pay for. You know, I have ChatGPT 4.0, whatever you call it. But, you know, just on the basis of ChatGPT, you can come in here and you can say, hey, create me a ebook about food. Make it 5 pages long. Okay? So it'll do this. You know what I mean? Now it may actually really build out this entire, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is some sauce that nobody is talking about. Nobody's talking about how they go on ChatGPT, literally have it create products for you. Obviously, the more specific that you get, the more specified that you get when it comes to using ChatGPT. You know, obviously, it just does something very simple, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. But you can then go and tell it to expand. You know, you can tell it to elaborate. You can tell it to make these chapters much bigger, so that you can be able to fill out an entire ebook. And then you can take this ebook, take this information, copy and paste, go to Canva, create you a ebook. All you need is the cover. You can copy and paste the stuff into here. You know what I mean? And now you have a 5-page ebook. Okay. Then what you're going to do is with ChatGPT, you take the 5-page ebook, you know what I mean? Copy and paste, put the 5-page ebook together using Canva. Then what you want to do is you want to come to Stand Store, create an account. You create an account with Stan. Stan is essentially a platform for creators. All right. And if it wasn't for Stan, I will tell you that I probably wouldn't be able to walk away from my job before I even got tapped into it. And as you can see, it's a lot of notable creators on here. I wonder if they will have my face up here. Probably not. But there's people making millions in revenue. People make you know, over $6,000 a week, 32 grand, so on and so forth, right? And these are some of the numbers that I've been able to do as well. I just, you know, at this point, you know, it's tax season. I don't want to put my numbers out there right now. You know what I mean? But here's an example of, you know, why this platform is great, because it essentially it's an all-in-one solution, so that you're not essentially, you know, having to go from this platform to this platform to this platform. And even some of the things that I talk about, using AI technology, using Canva, using ChatGPT, you can essentially do all of this in Stan. You know, I don't know about like creating, you know, very graphic looking, you know, ebooks or graphic looking, you know, covers and things of that nature. But for example, it's a link in bio. You know what I mean? You can do calendar invites. You can pretty much build out a course, right? It has analytics. You pretty much can create an email list and send out emails. A social media template library. So essentially, it'll have a template of different products that you can use as a lead magnet. They have exclusive creator community access, so they're very connected with the you know, number one, they're going to connect with you, but they have a community feature. Okay. And also you can and if you're more of a consultant like I am, where you do more one-on-one work, right? Maybe you are a fitness creator. Maybe you are a consultant, financial literacy creator. Maybe you do stocks. Maybe, you know, you do cooking and you mentor people on that, and you do more of a one-on-one coaching. They have pretty much setups like that to where you can pretty much offer these services on there and essentially monetize your gifts. Okay. Biggest thing is no coding required, one-tap checkout. You know, it integrates with your favorite apps like Stripe, Google Calendar, Instagram, so on and so forth. And now, I don't know if they pretty much released it yet or told you guys about it yet, but there is an auto DM feature where you can essentially, you know, you can pretty much scrap the ManyChat. You know what I mean? Instead of you paying money for ManyChat, you can scrap it, and they have an auto DM feature. Obviously, you'll have to be on the premium plan, but you can get it for as low as 29 bucks a month, okay? Which essentially, man, I think is a steal, especially if your business, if you just push to make more than 29 bucks a month, then essentially this would be free, right? You can create a product that's worth 29 bucks, sell it once or twice, and essentially you just made profit off of 29 bucks. You know what I mean? So Stan Store is probably one of the most important platforms that you're gonna get. People use Etsy, people use Gumroad, people use Pinsite, this, that, and the third. But if anything, I would say Stan is the absolute best. And you know, one thing I can show you guys, just to prove that I essentially been using this platform, man. So my first year, it's still wrapped up because I'm still waiting. I'm just keeping it fresh. But my first year in business, I did 100K. You know what I mean? So they gave me a plaque, 100K plaque. So I bring this up because if I can do it, then you can as well. You know what I mean? All right. I don't know if you guys can see, but 100K. If I can do it, then you can too. And my whole point of bringing this up and even making this video is to motivate you guys to get started in business. Okay? Motivate you guys to, you know, not feel like, you know, the only way to be able to make money or, you know, get rid of debts is by learning how to discharge and going and trying to learn everything about consumer law. No, you can take some of these things, right? Learn how to make money on your own, okay? And essentially you can pay your debt. Or better yet, when you start to get your credit, you can start to take your credit and pay for these subscriptions. Okay, this is how you maximize your money. This is how you maximize the funding that you get, creating offers and essentially being able to help other people, right? And all you need is the platforms, right? All you need is some type of employee, AI employee that can help you move the operations of the business. See, I'm giving you guys game that people are afraid to give you, right? Because they want to be the only ones making money, but I know that the opportunity is huge. People will come out here and say that they know all the sauce and this, that, and the third, but hey, look, it's an opportunity for everyone, okay? And I've been doing this since 2022. You know what I mean? I've been doing this since 2022. So I want you guys to imagine, there's, and I got started with Stan when they were a startup company, okay? Technically, they're still a startup company. You know what I mean? So down below, I have a link that you guys can get started with Stan for free. You can get a free trial down below. Go ahead and get that. You know what I mean? Check it out. You know what I mean? Also at the same time, man, you know, take a chance on yourself, man. It's 2025. Stop being afraid to go out there and make some money. Stop being afraid to go out there and do something for yourself. You know what I mean? And let's just get to work, man. Thank you guys for watching this video. Again, if you're looking for help, you're looking for mentorship, down below I have some links to the Viral Profit Machine. I have links to the Stan Success Guide. Just go ahead, look at my Stan store, the link in bio. You know what I mean? Look at the products and services that I have available and jump on it. Okay? Appreciate you guys. I love you. And if you need any help, obviously put the questions down below and I'll see you in the future.